Again to another edition of Hard Knock News. Hey, can you hear me? Wow. That music I couldn't get turned down.
Yeah, I heard there was some echoing going on. But hey, I just want to say thank you, Randy, for wanting to do the show today. There is a lot to talk about, brother. And to all our friends out there and to all the patriotic Americans that may tune in and hear this at some point, this is just to let you know that, in my personal humble opinion, guys, I think we're seeing some big hope in this NFL protest stuff, okay? Our voices are normally not heard because we're all out working, trying to make a living, trying to take care of our families, trying to make our ends meet, okay? Our voices are being heard. The NFL is being heard right now. If you tuned in today to the Baltimore Ravens game, I didn't watch it, but I watched the video of it. The entire Baltimore Ravens took a knee. And what happened was the entire football stadium erupted in boos, okay? Now you have November 4th coming up. That's Antifa's, what they believe is they want to take out the Trump-Pence regime. That's what they call it. You can go onto their websites. You can go to fight racism and stuff like that. These people think they're fighting fascists, who they consider us fascists, when we are nothing but hardworking American patriotic men and women in this country. They consider us racist. They consider us this, that, and the other thing. We all know it. But these people are indeed the communists. And all this stuff you can research, and it comes out of the Communist manifestos. But I believe November 4th, there's going to be an uprising violence, guys. And I just want you to know that, in my humble opinion, this NFL protest stuff shows you the amount of outrage from America over all this nonsense you see going on. So who knows? What do you think, Randy?
Dude, I think they're building up to something big, and I've heard the November 4th thing too. Hug your Antifa member. Give them. I've seen some shit out. Give them some love. Give your local Antifa some love. So I don't know. We've had so many dates out, so I just play it by ear, dude. It's like if it comes, it comes.
Well, see, Randy,
I've got some weird fucking.
Right, I'm not saying a date. Look, this is a real thing. You could go on to the Antifa website. All right, go on to an Antifa website. Just go check out their websites. When this group tends to say they're coming out to fight like free speech at Berkeley or whatever, they're there. These people will stop at no cost to put your freedom of speech down. And look what happened during the inauguration of Trump, okay? These people tend to be the ones that come out and cause violence. What do you think happened in Charlottesville, Randy? That was Antifa. Even the white supremacists, if people are, if they would just research a little bit and look at the whole thing, all that was Antifa dressed up as white supremacists. There was no real white supremacist there. That was all. The white supremacist is owned by the left. The left owns all these groups, man. There's going to be something. Look, it may not happen in your city, but it's going to happen. There's going to be an outbreak of something.
Oh, and it may not happen in. Yeah. Somewhere it's going to happen. I don't doubt that, dude. Yeah, for me to go on full out offense, I'm always kind of ready to go that way anyway. Oh, even when this is the show me state, so they got to show me. And I city, yeah, I'd probably see it. And I may be trapped in the city when it happens. I don't know what November 4th is. I don't know what day that's on. Now, so I may accidentally be in a city.
And you have to pay attention to your enemy side. These people are the enemy. Make no and if buts about it. Look, man, we all figured that Trump wins the presidency and all this, that, and that's going to happen, and our country's back. I knew with Trump getting in as a president that he was going to be surrounded by the swamp, and he is surrounded by the swamp, guys. That's the other thing with Trump. Trump is the real deal, guys.
And the Republicans, Yeah,
The
even the
Republicans are his
Republicans,
enemies.
he's battling all them every side, dude. It's
You
like
know
that
your
Alabama
enemies.
election.
Yes, yes.
It's like,
But
what the hell?
Look what happened with Judge Moore down in Alabama. Okay, he.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
I know Trump went and endorsed Strange. It was a half-assed endorsement. I watched it all. I followed it all. He kind of knew, but look, behind the scenes, it's already been leaked that McConnell was trying to make a deal with Trump about if you want to get your wall and if you want to get tax reform done, then please, I want you to back this candidate. So, look, man.
Yeah, yeah.
The fact of the matter is,
Oh, yeah.
you have Steve Bannon, who is going to go around the country with people like Sarah Palin, um, and a bunch of good people that are patriotic
Sorry, dude.
people that are going to start trying to run and knock out these freaking rhinos that are inside playing like the Republicans, and they're nothing more than part of this communist agenda that's being pushed. These people have been brought and paid for, and we've all known it for years. And everything that we've ever talked about, Randy, and you guys, is all starting to come very, very true right now. You can, I know a lot of people want to ignore what's going on, and as long as their bubble looks
Oh
fine,
no,
okay,
you can't ignore it.
you can't.
You can watch it. Yeah, I mean, you still gotta watch it. I'm not saying I'm like I'm not. I'm not. Believe me, when I go into a city, I'm packing several guns. My wife's packing a gun. I'm not gonna be trapped in some goddamn city.
Right.
I've already figured that out. That
It's just a damn
didn't take
shame to see
nothing
how
for
things
me to.
play out. What's sad,
It
Randy,
is.
is
It is, dude, and it's a shame that people have to live that way.
well, here's the
Like
sad part. Okay, look
you
at
were
me.
talking,
All right,
like
David Fry. We all know who
you were
David
saying
Fry
earlier,
is,
the
right?
racism thing, dude. There is no fucking racism.
No. Listen, we all know David Fry, right?
Sorry,
Well,
what?
David Fry put a couple videos
You
out.
cut out a little bit, dude.
Well, David Fry has been getting harassed again by the FBI for making videos because here it is. You got people like David Fry, who's awoke. He sees what's going on. He saw firsthand how corrupt things were, and there's no point of complaint for us U.S. citizens. Us normal people out here, okay, have no way to wage a complaint against politicians that we see are corrupt. With the evidence that we all have against a lot of these big time politicians and bureaucrats in Washington, D.C., nothing ever. Look at Judicial Watch, for instance. Look at the problems. You got the State Department, okay, that still has Obama people in there deep inside, okay? And these people are fighting tooth and nail not to let certain things out.
Absolutely, absolutely, dude.
And instead of people like when me and you call up and start complaining about our politicians, we get investigated, just like David Fry got investigated. How sad is it when that citizens get outraged enough to start venting a little bit, and now they get visited by the FBI for this, that, and that? Why don't these FBI agents start investigating their bosses and the people in D.C., the outright crimes that are going on? These people are guilty of so much right now. This is the frustrating thing: is the evidence is there.
Well,
The evidence is
let
all
me
there.
let me interject for a second, dude. And I want to know your opinion when I say it. An interview with Jason Chaffetz, and they ask him different things. The Clinton, Benghazi, a couple other investigations. Why are these not being investigated? Why are the statute of limitations running crimes? And his answer was that Jeff Sessions does not want to prosecute any of this.
I heard the same interview, and that was mind blowing. And yes,
yeah,
in my opinion,
that was
that's what I'm talking about. We have people that are in power that are supposed to uphold the law and the justice in this country that will not. These people are protecting each other, and we're watching
correct.
such injustices go by that we're literally almost into the point where we
And
have
this
to
is the
take it into our own hands, Randy.
this is the swamp that needed to be drained. So when Trump calls up his army, I'm ready to act no matter
I am
what,
too.
you know. No matter
Look,
what my lifestyle is right now, it's all going to change. It's all going to change, brother. You know.
it needs to change because these people are that guilty, Randy. There's dead
Are
bodies.
you
There's
there?
people that have died. Um, the cover up that's going on. It's to know that you have an attorney general like Jeff Sessions, who's supposed to be an honorable man, just sit there and do nothing. It's frustrating as hell.
Well, do you think Trump that about Sessions when he put him in that position or no?
No, I really don't. The deep state is so big. I think that they played a few of their
Okay.
freaking people from the beginning to act like Trump, just in case Trump did win, so they'd be on the inside. These people ain't stupid, Randy. They look at man when these people threaten your families, they know these people are dead serious about killing their families, and you know these people about killing their families.
Oh yeah, there's
They're
been
letting these
threats.
people get away with murder.
I was watching compared it to the mafia.
They're worse than the mafia. This is the worst mafia in the world. Now, to me, if you want to be attorney general during the Trump presidency and you can't play ball, you should have just declined. We need people that are going to take back this country, and we just don't have them. You should have just declined. We need people that people are lacking in what this country needs right now, Randy. It's going to take us, we the people, I think,
Yeah,
to get this
yeah,
done. That's
and
why I'm saying if
you know
Antifa
it's
really wants to do something on
we
November
don't have
4th, bring it on. Because I'm ready to throw down too.
so man. I mean,
Antifa really wants to do something on November 4th.
yeah, yeah, but let's just hope the right people are in the right place, or it's just going to be, you know, our word against theirs, just like everything else. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's what
saying?
sucks. And then
They'll
then
twist
they
it all
make
the
us
hell
look like we're being
around.
terrorists. Then
You know.
we're the extremists. I know that's what sucks. That's what sucks right now is that these people have labeled
Correct.
every law-abiding citizen in this
Correct.
country
Just like Ammon
an
Bundy.
extremist. We're extremists. They put that title on you, and they dare you to start acting on your own, so that they can grab you and make you look like a right-wing extremist.
Exactly.
Isn't that something, Randy? And they dare you to start acting on your own. They can grab I don't know, Randy. It's going to take a lot of people having to rise up all at once, though. Isn't that something, Randy?
Yeah. They
But
label
there's
you as
hope, like I
domestic
said.
terrorist.
But like I said, with what you see going on in the NFL right now, with the people, voicing their outrage, those are people like you and I. They have our
I
same
mean,
beliefs. What you see going on in the NFL right now, people, voicing God bless you. Have our same beliefs.
the people in the NFL do.
God bless you. No,
The people
the
in the
people
NFL
you
have our
see,
same beliefs.
the
Is
people
that
that
what
are
you're trying to say?
protesting. The NFL fans are making a difference right now. Okay, they're scaring the
The
hell
people.
out of the NFL because their ticket
Correct.
sales went down by half in just 1
Right.
week.
Right.
Their merchandising went drastically down. Well,
Yeah, because
dude, people
their viewing
are
has went down. Their commercials have went down. The merchandise.
because the
Yes.
power of the people
Yes.
prevail. And it's going to be their downfall. The NFL doesn't smarten up and start firing these people. It's going to be their downfall. But you're seeing people like you and I making a difference quietly behind the scenes. NFL doesn't people. But you're seeing.
Yeah, we're. I mean, but the NFL is just another tool that they're using.
Yes,
We
it is.
agree with you on that. What we were talking about earlier.
Yes, it is. And just like in I
or am I
saw
just
a
losing
video
signal?
of Black Lives Matter in St. Louis, in your area, go into the stadium and start yelling, "The revolution! It's time for a revolution!" And it was like probably about 10 of them, and they were trying to disrupt the game. And most people just stood there and let them do it. It's like,
Wow.
people are so scared to confront people like that. These black people that are
Wow.
for Black Lives Matter, these ones yelling all this shit, they are the racist ones. Okay? These black people are thugs and racist. They're not good human beings.
Absolutely, dude.
Just
Absolutely.
because they happen to be black doesn't make me racist for saying that.
Not all
I would
black
say the
people.
same about a white person.
Right. I think I lost you, or I lost me.
But I'm telling you guys, is November 4th is something that
Can you hear me?
they've really
Okay.
been planning on. And I just want everybody that's listening to be aware of November 4th and to make
Oh,
sure
it's
that your family or whatever is not around, big events and stuff like that. Just kind of, you know, take a look back and take care of yourself and just monitor everything that's going on.
oh, well.
They are threatening to kill anyone that supports Trump. So anyone that's pro-Trump,
Here's another.
they are threatening to kill anyone that supports Trump. They're trying to delegitimize Trump, is what they're trying to do.
Shit, I got it all over my car. Yeah. Yeah. Uh. No.
Are you doing two things at
Something
once
else
here?
though that came out. The terror warning. What? Do what, Rich?
What are you doing, man? You doing something else? Get your head in
Hey,
the
can you hear?
game. You doing something else?
I am standing in my yard.
Well, you're doing a show.
I'm standing in my yard. That's what I'm doing. I'm standing in my yard,
All
bro.
right. Watch out. There's a squirrel coming up on you. All right. Watch out. There's a squirrel coming up on you.
Am I losing signal really bad?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit, yeah.
Well, I was moving. Maybe that's the deal. I'm trying to go off of my phone, and I think it's jumping between two internets.
You're sounding okay
So
right now.
that may be an issue. I was just trying this
You're
to see if
sounding
it.
good right now. Wherever you were good.
That's because I'm sitting still at the picnic table.
Oh. So go ahead with what you're saying.
In my ugly mug. Oh, maybe. Oh, there it is. There I am. All right, now I'm back. So hey, bro, why are they stirring up more shit about Sandy Hook? Do you know why?
What? Who started stirring up Sandy Hook shit again?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Who started stirring up Sandy Hook shit again?
I've seen about Sandy Hook. About them saying, it's all this fake stuff, the actors and all this. This is from your area. I was just wanting kind of your input on it. There's been a couple of different things come out about it. Some people are talking right now.
Well,
Again,
I delivered in that area.
It's probably because of that shooting at that church is why they brought it back up again.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, whether or not kids died, I have no clue if people really died, if they didn't die. I can't tell you that. I do know that I delivered in that area. I've talked to numerous people that are lifelong residents in Sandy Hook, and that school was originally shut down just a year before Sandy Hook, okay? The school was condemned. Okay, it was not fit for human. It was not for little kids to come in there. It was mold. They had mold problems, heavy mold problems. So, a lot of people were surprised that that school opened up. They all thought it was closed, and they were kind of like, a lot of people also did not know of a lot of these kids and families that had died. These were all people of, like very high up class. These people had money. A little weird that these kids would be going to a public school when their kids would be in private school normally. There was a lot of things that just didn't add up to people. Um, I'm talking many lifelong residents I've talked to. I've also seen the old school, okay, and
All
maybe a
right.
year and a half before Sandy Hook, I delivered in that area. That school was closed. I can confirm that. There's a lot of things that don't add up there. So
Yeah, there is. There's a shit ton. I was wanting your input because I didn't. I've been seeing a lot of shit coming out here lately, and just
I do believe it was a false flag event. Whether or not people died, it could be that kids really did die, but I believe it was all a setup, man. And things just don't, there's a lot of
yeah.
things that don't add up. And Wolfgang, Wolfgang's been trying to get these people in court, and there's a lot of questions that need to be answered, and no one's answering the questions. They're fighting him on it.
Right. I saw a thing on that he did. It was like an hour-long video. I watched it last night, and I don't know. It raised more questions, in my mind.
That's just it. Every time you ask a question, there's three other questions you now have to. These people will not answer questions.
Right.
And if it's such a cut and dry thing, then why can't you answer questions? Why was there a grieving parent dressed up as a state cop that day?
It's like we were talking though earlier about everything's crooked, everything's twisted, everything's crooked. It all fits somebody else's agenda.
Everything that you ever
And
knew was a lie. And the best thing that people can do right now is to start researching things. Don't just go onto the sites you think are good because CNN and CNBC say that these sites are the only legitimate fact-checking sites. A lot of the fact-checking sites that a lot of these liberals go to are the ones that their liberal masters send them to. And I would
Judicial
challenge
Watch.
anyone to just go beyond and check out other sites that are, there's a lot of information out there, real information, but a lot of people don't have the time to just sit back and research and go through pages of documents.
Right.
So it's hard to say, do I trust this guy? Do I trust this one? Who do I trust?
Yeah.
That's why you always got to go and research for yourself. But I'll tell you what, Randy, when you start doing your own research, that's when you start waking up. That's when I used to love George W. Bush back in the day after 9/11 happened. I fought people like me all the time on the internet, and someone challenged me to research something, and I did. And that's when I started asking questions. And I started finding out that the Bush family. I found out the Bush family was responsible for financing Hitler.
Yeah.
How could we let someone like that run our country? That's like Hillary. Hillary Clinton is such a criminal, man. How this lady's able
Oh yeah,
to
we lucked out. We lucked out not getting that bitch.
We did
for sure.
But these people.
Well, I'm watching the chemtrails. They're shooting one now. Hang on a minute. Get a camera on this. We got those back over in here. That's another thing. Let's switch topic. About the weather, bro.
I don't know.
What about fucking hurricanes?
I believe China's controlling the weather. I know a lot of us think that we control the weather. I honestly believe. Look, our biggest problem is China right now. China drives Hollywood. China owns almost a lot of the mainstream media. China is very well advanced in weather modification. You can research that yourself. A lot of people think
Yeah, but
they've
you
come
don't.
up. I think that they've been sending a lot of these storms our ways. We have ways to
That's
dissipate
that's what I'm
storms.
wondering.
Yep. Yep.
But
I
you
believe
know,
it's very highly. Look, man. Look at all the U.S. territories that were wiped out.
yeah,
Look at the problems that
it's a
this is
big
causing us.
controversy. Big controversy now, dude. You know,
Yeah, it is, man.
they're blaming Trump for a lot of. They're blaming Trump for shit that he has no control over, dude.
Trump's doing an
I can't
awesome
fucking
job,
believe
man.
that shit.
The mayor of Puerto Rico in San Juan, that lady is a complete shill for the New World Order. Okay, the
She's a fucking
governor,
cunt.
the governor of Puerto Rico. Look, Trump had people stay. It's an island, man. It ain't like you could just snap your fingers and make everything look pretty again. Imagine if
No,
Obama
he
or
had
Bush or
he
one
had
of the
a
other
lot of
people.
shit staged.
Can
I've
you
seen
imagine if
video
Hillary
of
Clinton was
those cars.
president? What would happen?
Oh
Imagine if
shit, dude.
Obama was. Look what Obama did
They
when
Katrina, they just let it happen, bro.
yeah, I know.
They just let people die. But that's another thing that's disturbing. I'm seeing these reports coming out of Houston and that area about people disappearing, man, you know. Do you find any of that true?
I don't know, bro. I really don't. I'm not there. I don't know. I don't know anybody
Right?
involved. I can't tell you, man. I don't know. Is it possible? Yeah, it could be possible. It could very well be possible. But that's just it. I'm not there. I don't know. I can't make a decision about something I have no. I don't know anything about. I mean,
Yeah,
like
just
I said,
getting
you could.
secondhand news.
That's what it is, man. I mean, you can make a conspiracy over anything, Randy. So you got to really tread softly on that. There's a lot of fear mongering going on. Um,
There
look,
is, yeah.
these hurricanes wiped out an awful lot, man. So
They did in a real fast time, you know.
yeah,
I figured it would affect our economy a little bit harder than what it did.
we have. Look at Trump. We're over 3 point. We're over what 3.1 GDP. Unheard of.
Yeah, we've been growing.
Can you
And
imagine
but
if these
if
people would
if
play along and just let Trump see what's happening right now is these politicians want him to fail because they don't want the American people to see how bad they've been doing all these years. Trump is doing so much right now. They have to stop him because otherwise he just proves everyone right.
absolutely, dude, our country's growing, man.
Our
Whether they
country,
want to see it, and
yes,
it's these welfare fucking it's these welfare fucking children that are the crybabies and shit that got their fucking hands out and are starting this race war.
yeah, yep, it sure is, brother. We have a generation of some
And
spoiled ass kids, man. Little fucking
sad,
snowflakes, bro.
dude.
It is sad, Randy.
What's sad is we're not getting any younger. Our generation. And
No, I know.
we're faced with this fucking generation of bullshit.
It's evil what's going on, Randy.
What about what's that? What's going on, bro?
None. Why?
I lost.
You were?
I lost you.
Am I in your pocket?
I lost. No, I mean I lost you for a minute.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
what
here.
happened, dude.
I'm here, brother.
Uh, uh. So, do you think the North Korea thing was just,
I don't know,
I don't
Randy.
know, a ruse? A ruse?
It might be.
Do you think
It
it was
might be. I know that China controls North Korea. The way I look at that is,
right? Right.
China's got I don't know. China's the big culprit here. Um, it's up to whether Trump can work a deal out with China to say, look, I know you guys were promised to be the new superpower or whatever. Trump's got to figure out a way to become, see, this is where I believe Russia plays key with us. China never wanted Russia and the United States close because that scares them. All right? You have a united Russia, a united USA. That's a superpower you don't want to fuck with.
Yeah,
Why
but
do you think they're using Russia as a ruse right now? Russia's being used as that ruse more than anything. North Korea is a pawn.
Right. That I absolutely agree upon. I mean, that country hasn't got a prayer to start, any type of war.
They are a force to reckon with, man. And look, I look at Kim Jong-un, and he looks at Saddam Hussein. He looks at Gaddafi. He doesn't want that to happen to him.
Right. And that's all he is a puppet dictator.
That's all he is.
He's just a puppet. Yeah. He's just a puppet dictator. We will take out. I don't know if anybody's even watching this show. I think there was one Patriot chat room when I looked earlier.
I know one of my
so
buddies
I don't
that went out with
even know if anybody's
a friend of mine today
watching
said he was
this.
check us out.
The what?
We're not doing so hot today, are we?
Can't even on my computer. So I'm strictly back on my phone because my computer won't even come back on.
I don't know, Randy. There's a lot going. There's a lot going on, brother. I mean, an awful lot. And a lot of people are turning their heads and ignoring it. And a lot of people don't realize the dangers that we're in. I mean, our country has never faced so many problems. We have a totally corrupt and criminal government right now with very few patriots. We have Trump at the helm, and they are trying to chop him down daily. I thank God that we have Trump in there.
Oh yeah.
I think with Roy Moore winning, Trump realizes it's bigger than him. But you got to have hope, Randy, because how you see people reacting to the NFL right now is a great hope, because it shows that there's a lot of patriots in this country still. So,
right, and the people that are patriotism are the ones who got Trump where he is today.
So the only thing we can hope for is that indictments come down. The only thing we can hope for is someone steps in and makes Jeff Sessions do something. That's all we can hope for. Like this new FBI guy,
Yeah.
But he's the top cop. I don't know, Randy. He's the top cop. I don't know, Randy.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, you could cover charges, but if you them.
Well, Judicial Watch needs to step down. Thank God we have Judicial Watch. I got something else in the mail from Judicial Watch too. So that's what everyone can do. If you want to try to get involved and play some type of legal role, I suggest everyone go to Judicial Watch's website and sign up and get their newsletter and sign up for all their litigation that they're doing, where you can be part of it.
Yeah, because we need to see some justice, dude.
We do. Justice won't happen until we get rid of a lot of these federal judges that are in charge of the Bundys. We see, that's our problem, is we have so many federal judges that are buried in there, man. You need to look. Our whole government needs to be cleaned out. Let's face it, man. And I think maybe Trump looks at that too, man. Well, I mean, what happens if he comes out? Tells everyone the truth. It's hard. You just got to get up and pray and hope every day. Go about your life. Keep living it. Keep doing your thing. Try not to worry about it too much, but get involved. Pay attention to it all. Prep. Make sure you keep prepping. Keep yourself. Keep your head in the game. But don't give up on life either. Because when you give up on life and you just concentrate on this, you're just going to ruin yourself. So You know, my
That's
suggestion,
right.
Andy,
That's right, brother.
is just keep paying attention. And when that day comes,
Yep.
you're going to know about it before a lot of other people know about it because you've been paying attention. So
Yeah, at least we'll have a heads up, huh, bro?
I think so.
At least we'll
You
have.
know,
Yeah, at least we have some kind of idea of what the hell's going on.
before other people
That's
realize.
all. That's all that I really want to do. Even getting on here and talking about it is just the hope that we could,
Have a
open
head
their
start.
eyes a little bit or something.
Have a head start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yep.
My son that's in California, man. He watches our show, and
Oh man, that's
he's been
awesome.
bugging me for. Yeah, he's been bugging me for a month, wanting to know when I'm gonna get out a new show. So I told him, I'm gonna
Well,
start doing some more video. I'm gonna start doing some more videos. I want to do some more prep videos, prepping and shit too.
yeah, I gotta do more videos too. It's hard, Andy. I work so much too. You know, I've been working almost 60 hours a week, and I got my daughter going in for surgery on the 4th,
That dude,
and
bitch, on Labor. That was kind of my bitch on Labor Day, man. The people that are working and that have been working all their lives seem like they're working harder. And then you got
yeah,
the fucking crybabies crying that they ain't got enough.
I know,
I It
I
all
know,
goes
brother.
back to the fucking same thing.
Why do you think these liberal
To
Democrats,
get
Walt? They have put people on welfare. They have sold they've took our jobs, sent them overseas, put more people on the system, and they want them on the system for a reason. It's a vote in their pocket, and it's a way to keep people controlled with money.
it's fuck yeah, it's control, dude.
That's all it is.
It's control.
And like I
No.
said, having a job and getting up every day to go to work gives you a little hope.
Well, it should give people respect for themselves.
It does.
Oh,
It sure
that's
does.
that's what it did. That's what it done in our lives. You learn respect from it. But, well, brother, I guess I'm gonna get off of here and see what the hell this computer's doing. I don't even know if we're still live. It says we're live.
All right, brother.
My computer's just completely flaked out.
Hey,
I'll get off of
we
here.
got on. We bullshitted a little bit, but
Figure something else out maybe for next week's show. I
we'll
might
get
go.
more.
I might take.
We'll be more organized, Randy. We'll get together during the week and we'll really plan a good show for next week. How's that?
Right on. Well, this is the first time we've done it in a while, so
We'll be on. We'll be back.
we'll just close it out from. It might take us a week or two to get organized, but yeah, we'll make a comeback, dude.
All right, brother. Hey, I love you and I love everyone out there, man. Be safe.
Love you, bro. Peace.
Peace.
All right, I got to figure out how to shut this son of a bitch down. Because my computer completely shut off, dude. And I think it's still broadcasting. I mean, we're done with the whole fucking thing. I'm gonna have to figure out if I could just off the phone completely, or vice versa. You know what I mean?